Hey YouTubers! It's me, Monkey Dragon here, bringing you a commentary over some COD 4 gameplay. Yeah, I love COD 4. It was such a great game. Hit detection was so nice on there. You'll even see like in this game, I didn't get like any hit markers with my sniper rifle. To reminisce. But when I first came into this game, I swear I thought it was a hacked lobby, and I was thinking, oh, this is gonna suck, because all the colorful stuff on the side. It turns out there was actually like no hacking going on. Still a great game. Okay guys, so the topic of today's commentary is taking the game serious and raging. Okay guys, and what I mean by this is, you know, a lot of people, they get upset or they scream or they yell about losing the game or they died or something along those lines. And people say, why do you take it so seriously? It's just a game. And then you think to yourself, well, it's not like I rage like everyone else. There's other people out there who punch holes in the walls, who takes their systems and snaps their games, does all this crazy stuff. And you're like, well, I'm not like them. Well, even if you were like them, still, it's not out of the ordinary. Have you ever watched a football game and people, a whole group of people will leave the football stadium and completely ransack the entire town where they lived in and flip cars and start fires because their team lost? Is that any different from raging on a game? Obviously they're taking that game too seriously, but this is actually like the players. You actually have an effect on this game. So you get upset at yourself, or you get upset at the enemy player. You're like, oh, he shouldn't have done that, because you think there's a certain set of rules, but there truly isn't. And it's just a game, let alone a video game. I'm not saying, you know, oh, you shouldn't rage and whatnot, but what I'm saying is people should understand that it's a game, and people get upset whether they win or lose, or they don't do well. It's just a natural thing. It's how you play. Do you think soccer players, when they get a goal kicked on them, or they miss the pass, you know what I mean, they drop the ball, or they don't make the three-pointer to win the game, that they don't get upset? They're like, huh, it doesn't even matter, it's just a game. Well, it does matter, because you're a player and you want to win the game. And it all depends on how you look at the game, to what you rage on. Whether or not you don't care about winning or losing and you just care about a KD, and you go, I died once, and you rage on that. Well, see, that's what you consider winning the game, is your KD, whether or not you win the gun battles, not so much winning the matches. And it truly isn't on how you depend on how you play the game, and what do you consider winning. And like me, I don't really consider, my first priority is winning the game. So if we don't win the game, I get upset. And if I don't have a high KD, I get upset, because that's what I consider to prove my worth of whether or not I'm a good player, is my KD. So that's when I get upset and I lose the gun battle. I'm like, he cheated, he used it as a rapid fire sub. How could he ever do that to me? Why did he use it when I'm using? Well, it's just the way the game is. And I don't know why people get all fancy-dory about how everyone says it's just a game, you shouldn't take it seriously, but yet when they watch a football game and they get mad and they scream and they yell and they go, oh, how could you mess up? There was absolutely nothing they could even do in the first place to even affect it, so why even yell? If you really want to start getting all about it. Because we're actually players, we actually have an effect on the game. You know what I mean? But yet they're just spectators watching the TV. But their argument would probably be, oh, well, you don't get paid. You don't do this because you're not a real player. It's not like this is a sport. Hello, have you ever seen the COD Elite 10K tournament? That got paid. The first prize winner was to go to Europe. That's pretty good. Getting paid. Or the, what was it, the Call of Duty Elite XP? What was the first prize, like $500,000? That's not getting paid. Or even YouTube getting paid competitions on here. There's plenty of ways to get paid. It all depends whether or not you're entered in, you're good enough, or that kind of stuff. So don't even try to throw that our way. In any which ways, why are you raging? You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. And I think the reason is that because everyone gets emotionally invested in anything that they do, that they want to set through. Like some people, oh, I want to become the best COD player in the world, and you know they'll spend a bunch of time on the game and they just don't do good. So then they get mad and whatnot. But it's not like there's referees saying, okay, when you get 50 kills, you can't yell out of the mic, whoa, get on nobs. It's unsportsmanlike conduct. You know what I mean? There really is nothing like that. I mean, look at the teabagging. We walk around and go, I got a kill. It really is all. It's just ridiculous how people say that, like, it's not, that it's just a game, because on games the players, the fans that watch it get mad. Everyone gets mad because it is a game. It is a game. That's the whole point. It is a game, and you're mad when your home team doesn't lose, or your favorite player doesn't get, I don't really watch sports too much, but let's say 6 free-pointers, or his stats don't match up for the whole game or something like that. It's just funny is all. Because me, personally, I can't stand watching games like football and basketball, not because I can't enjoy it or see how it's any kind of fun or anything. I mean, sure, if that's what you like to do. I got my TV shows I like to watch. I guess you got your sports you like to watch. Me, I rather play it, and that's why I think I'm a gamer, is because I couldn't sit there and just watch it. I would be like, oh, I would have done this, and that's why I'm a video gamer, is because I do contribute to the actual score, or whether or not we win or lose or not. And that's why I can't really do sport. I don't know. I like playing sports. I like playing football and basketball and whatnot. Although I'm terrible at basketball. But yeah, that's why I find it ridiculous when they get mad, because there's nothing they could do to contribute to whether or not their team won or anything. It's not like they could have said, oh wait, no, there's a guy coming up to your left. Oh, watch out. You know what I mean? It's just funny. But I guess that's why they also think that we shouldn't be getting mad, is because it's just a video game, and people consider it, when you say game and then it's only people playing, you consider, I guess, like Monopoly and stuff, and you don't get mad at Monopoly and whatnot. I thought that guy was a bush, or I thought that bush was a guy. Bush. Like headshot much? But yeah, it truly is just a game, and that's why, because you put in your time, you put in your hours, you practice, you want to get better, and if you don't add up to what you think the final result should be, or you don't get that kill where you wanted it to be, like on Search and Destroy, when it's such a critical thing, then you get mad, and people need to accept that. It is a game, and that's the whole point. You get mad whether you win or lose. Well, you get mad when you lose. You shouldn't get mad when you win. Well, guys, I'm Monkey Dragon. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to me if you want to see more of my videos. Peace!